really bad cold right now.
You too, bro.
Sore throat. What is going on, Strasburg High? Welcome to episode 11 of the Silver Spike Podcast, celebrating the joining of the Transcontinental Railroad. We're your hosts. I'm Mitch.
I'm Jonah.
And I'm sad that Thanksgiving is over, but don't worry because winter vacation is on the way.
It is fantastic to have you here today. Today is Monday, December 2nd, 2019. Hope you're all having a fabulous Monday and a fantastic start to your week. And welcome to the month of December, where we celebrate a lot of holidays. Some of them you probably don't know about. Some of them you might do, like, Boxing Day. Everyone celebrates Boxing Day. And I guess Christmas. Yeah, so it's holiday season officially.
Woo!
Yay. So yeah, what sporting events are going on this week?
This week we actually don't have any sports going on. It's still just practice and stuff. We haven't really gotten to the point where we're back up to doing sports games again. And like I said, it's all just practice for now.
So winter sports have officially started. We have boys basketball, girls basketball, and wrestling. The practices and workouts are starting up. And yeah, we'll be doing some games and meets fairly soon. So world events going on right now. One of the biggest topics, one of the biggest topics that have been going around for the past couple months. We haven't addressed it yet, but we're addressing it now. Is the situation with Hong Kong. If you don't know what's going on there, is basically the citizens of Hong Kong are rebelling against the Chinese government, requesting more freedoms, more rights, and basically a breakaway from the Chinese mainland, I believe, right? And
not quite, but they definitely want more democracy.
They want more democracy, and they want to have their voices be heard. And there have been lots of protests in the streets. There have been lots of demonstrations, and some of them have been fairly violent with, the police firing tear gas into crowds, and the protesters, lighting tires and, Molotov cocktails on fire. And yeah, so we will give you, so if you don't know where Hong Kong is, here's a picture. And we are back. And so here are some pictures of what the riots look like. And we are back. So, how do you guys feel about this whole situation? Do you think things are going to get better or worse in the future for Hong Kong?
I think a lot of it's actually just really uncertain. There's no real way to know what's going to happen. It's really all up in the air, but one thing that a lot of the Hong Kong protesters are doing is they're actually gluing bricks to the road so that cars can't drive on them. I just thought that was interesting. They've been gluing bricks, so if you see bricks in the pictures of Hong Kong, you'll see them a brick, and a brick on top, kind of like Stonehenge looking. It'll be like that.
I'd say, it's probably not going to get much better. The protests have definitely been turning a lot more violent. People that originally opposed the government are a little less brave about saying it. They don't want to associate themselves with the violent protests. So those not engaged in the protests are just more likely to emigrate as refugees and go somewhere else, like mainland China even. So yeah, the situation doesn't look like it'll get better for a while. This is probably going to be quite an ongoing thing for quite a few months. So a good way through next year, I think.
So to me, it seems like the situation is just going to get worse over time, because it had, like we said before in the beginning, it did start a couple months ago, and it's just continuing getting worse. And the Chinese police are responding to the power with power, and responding to the violence with violence. So it's just going to be interesting to see how this will carry on, and see if anything will get better in Hong Kong. There is a possibility that it will stop within the next few weeks or within a month, but this the protests have been going on for several months, and it will probably continue going on well into next year. So we will give you an update of what will happen within the next few weeks, and we'll let you know about the whole situation of Hong Kong and how the relations between Hong Kong and the mainland China are going, and whether the protests seem to continue or to dissipate. So we will let you know what will happen there. Welcome to this week's segment of Pop News, where we talk about interesting facts, news, current events that pop up in the news. So last week was Thanksgiving break. It was very nice. 9 days of sleeping in, and of course Thanksgiving, which is probably one of the best dinners of the entire year, next to Christmas. Christmas dinner is also awesome, and then along with Thanksgiving, we also had Black Friday. If you guys went out shopping, then depending on where you went, it was probably not busy, or it was probably extremely busy, like the mall. It's really bad. The mall is during Black Friday. And yeah, so what you guys probably don't know is that there are some interesting facts and trivia things about both Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So some of them are very interesting. So we're going to share a couple with you today. So what do you guys got?
Apparently, for Thanksgiving, every year we eat an average of 45 million turkeys. It's a lot of turkey. That's a lot of turkey.
That is a lot of turkey.
Like, wow.
I thought most people, like, you guys didn't eat turkey. You guys eat ham.
Ham's great.
Yeah. Wow, 45 million turkeys.
It's a lot of turkeys.
That's a lot of meat. Wow.
And then the first Thanksgiving, you thought you were stuffed after your Thanksgiving. They had 3 days for Thanksgiving. So just imagine, like, a 3-day Thanksgiving celebration.
Well, I mean, that's kind of at my house.
I mean, those guys were probably, like, super huge up in it.
I mean, at my house, you have leftovers.
Well, yeah, there's leftovers.
And
Leftovers
that's basically first Thanksgiving, second Thanksgiving, third Thanksgiving.
sandwiches.
Sandwiches and turkey soup. Turkey a la king, turkey sandwiches, we already said.
The amazing things you can do with leftovers. But no, they had 3 straight days of partying, so...
Wow. Those guys. They knew how to Thanksgiving.
Fun fact about Black Friday is the busiest day of the year for plumbers. Just gonna let you think about that for a little bit.
Some statistics.
Oh, you got some. All
Yeah.
right, let's do this.
Okay. And in response to that, it's because guests come over
And
they clog the toilets.
Too much Thanksgiving.
Too much Thanksgiving, guys.
a huge dinner.
It actually logically
everybody
makes
going
sense.
out means
When you take
Yeah.
a lot in, there's a lot coming out. With every action comes an equal or opposite reaction.
So you guys
now
with
for some less gross.
it's like so you guys with basements, like, make sure they're not flooded over Thanksgiving, or just watch out for that. All right, so more than 30% of Americans shop on Black Friday. That's actually a lot. So that's close to a third. So about 1 in every 3 Americans actually go shopping on Black Friday. So that's actually really surprising. Also, you might already know this, but yeah, people have died Black Friday shopping. I think it's, a total of 12 people have died from Black Friday shopping, and there have been 112 injuries. So, yeah.
Some people are very dedicated to Black Friday shopping. Like, how are they first off, how are they injured? Like,
I found another statistic that might actually contribute to that. According to this, it says that 12% of Black Friday shoppers are drunk.
Okay, yeah, we have some statistics here.
So let's see, alcohol plus lack of sleep plus wanting to buy things and generally being insane, someone's gonna get trampled.
Okay, so here are some of the deaths. Man, 27, shot to death in parking lot. One dead and two
Wait, shot
wounded
to death?
in Alabama mall shooting. San Antonio man helped a woman being beaten in a Walmart parking lot, shot dead. Shopper opens fire, killing one over Walmart's parking spot in Reno. Black Friday kicks off with deadly shooting at New Jersey Mall. So, yeah, apparently there are, actually have been quite a few shootings in the last 10 years at malls and stuff. So, yeah, that's actually pretty scary.
Okay, so don't shoot people. It's not worth it.
At the end
Just
of
a deal.
At
all
the
right?
end of the day, we have Amazon, which is already cheaper than some places.
Cyber Monday.
So,
Oh yeah, it's Cyber Monday. It is Cyber Monday, my dudes.
yeah.
Cyber Monday.
Yeah, but back to Black Friday. So,
I totally forgot about that. Cyber Monday, man.
So, Black Friday's actually named after, Philadelphia cops actually named it because they were kind of mad at all the pollution and smog caused by the massive shoppers. The average shopper spends almost $300 on Black Friday. Yeah, $300.
You're supposed to be saving money on Black Friday. Wow.
Dave Ramsey, save money. Don't go into debt. Debt is bad.
Yeah.
But unless you save.
Alright.
True. If you have money, you can spend it.
Yeah. As long as you don't get into debt and don't use a credit card. And at the end of the day, if you don't have money, sell the car.
Yeah, that's about it for all the interesting statistics and stuff. So, yeah, hope you learned something. And
Hope you had a good break.
yeah.
Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Good holidays. Potentially dangerous holidays. But still fun holidays.
That's amazing.
So that's all we have for this episode. If you guys watched all the way to the end, thank you. We really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys had a very nice break, a very relaxing break, a pretty, adventurous, fun break, whatever you think is a great break. And, remember 3 weeks, and then we're on Christmas break, which is 2.5 weeks. So, that's good to look forward to. And yeah, hope you guys, had a good break. This is Monday. We're all feeling it. Getting back into the groove. We'll see you, around and stuff. And until then, remember to keep those grades up, and we will see you next time. Silver Spike, out.